we lose more bank tellers this way. And there's the marshlands down. Right in time. Digger! Digger, we got some business for you out here in the street. Oh, look at the smile on that man's face. You can tell that greedy look in his eye. All he sees out there is money. We're not going to give you any money until he's folded up. No money.
Hold that man up. Come on. Really?
Well, Marshall told him to fold him up, and it was fast and speedy, but he got the job done.
Ellie, keep that in there.
Aww. So we scrapbook. So
Six Gun Territory was a man-made attraction here in Florida. It opened in 1962. February 2nd, 1962 it opened. And Six Gun Territory it opened the heyday of all the Wild West shows in Western territory. They had over 40 full-scale Old West, like an Old West town, over 40 full-scale buildings, and they had gunfights and Indian, they did the traditional Indian dances and stuff. They just had a whole day of fun. So much so that in the 60s, when Six Gun first opened, they were actually the #1 man-made attraction in Florida, which when I look at Florida today and Florida tourism, that's a pretty impressive title to hold at any point. We wanted to do, we discovered, when we started the foundation, we discovered that historic 100-year-old railroads are very expensive to maintain, and our original intention was to just do our mission, help troubled children, sick children, medically needy, things of that nature, and we weren't going to be able to afford it. So we said, how are we going to do this? How are we going to survive? And we came up with the idea of opening the facility to the public for special events, which started with our Christmas train, and one thing led to another. Me being a Six Gun Territory kid, I always wanted to have a Wild West weekend out here, and then I thought, how cool would it be if we could honor the original Six Gun Territory Park and do that? Well, the only catch was safety. Safety is a big issue these days, and so a gentleman stepped up. This man is trained FBI, Secret Service, police, and law enforcement, across, the East Coast. He was the piece that we were waiting for and we were wanting to make Six Gun Territory. Interestingly enough, it's kind of recreating itself, because when we started the reunion, man, I think it was 2015, I think. We started the reunion just as a fundraiser for the charity, and we wanted to honor all the old Six Gun employees and all, and it was so well received by the public. We had people come from all over, literally all over the country for that first reunion. So we said, well, let's make this annual. And then it was so popular, we went to twice a year, which, this is this weekend, and then we'll do it again in November. And we just continue to build and add things to it and all, because it's such a popular.
And tell me about working at Six Gun.
Well, Six Gun Territory was a place in everybody's heart. And for me and some of the other gunfighters, it wasn't a job. To us, it was fun. I was 20-something years old, fresh out of Vietnam, fresh out of the military, and was looking for something. And to me, that was fun. And we were playing cowboys and Indians and getting paid for it. And my park name was Billy the Kid, and I fell off the roof 5 times a day.
Please remain seated as we head out and hope you enjoy the ride.
Back up. Back up. Keep your hands where I can see them. Don't even think about it. Back up. Watch them.
oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for that one.
And you are one of the original Can-Can girls.
I am. I started in 1968 when Flyway College opened. The owner's daughter went to college with me, and they were auditioning people. So I came down with some of my sisters, and we got the gig. And I've been here ever since.
So,
Our good ones.
so are you going to perform today?
I am not. I'm letting the young ones take over there at the palace.
Got it.
But I've paid my dues. Now I just get to stand around and look at the cowboys. It's a hard job. Somebody's got to do it. So, truly blessed. I mean, there's no way you can say anything else about it. And we're still with the same group of people that we worked with back then. This group is all the original people, the guys, the girl, you know. And there's more. I wish they'd show up, but they're out of town or somewhere across the state. So.
Yeah.
I'm blessed to be in the right place at the right time for a change.